Seneca Iroquois story of the vampire skeleton. Generally, I would say that there is a certain sacredness to indigenous occult and stories. However, this one is sort of public forum at this point, so we're going to talk about it. So legend has it that back in the day, the Seneca or Onondawakeono of the Haudenosaunee lived in longhouses, Genoseske. Longhouses would be clustered into villages designed to protect people from anything that could come from the woods. Fall, Geokne, was hunting season, and legend would be told of how when the hunters killed the sky bear, his blood flowed to the earth and colored the leaves of the trees red. Hunting season and into winter, some people would live in lodges inside the forest itself. But sometimes this meant there would be wizards who could live alone and do their dark acts in secret. One day, a family of 3 was traveling through the forest on a 2-day journey to visit relatives. The man is a complainer and he keeps griping about the trip. When they come upon a lodge in the woods, he wants to stop for the night. The woman senses danger and suggests they keep moving. Their daughter starts to cry, and the man insists they stay. Inside the cabin, they find an old man who has died. He lies in a bark box he has made for himself. They stay the night. The custom of the times was to place bodies in bark boxes and look after the dead for a year, when the bones would then be taken out, positioned upright, and ceremonial dance would be held. The man takes the only bed and leaves his wife and child to sleep on the floor. In the night, the woman awakens, hearing what sounds like an owl crushing a mouse. She opens her eyes to see that the man from the box, blood on his teeth, now stands over her husband, whose throat has been ripped out. The woman pretends she doesn't see. She speaks into the darkness as if to her husband that their daughter is thirsty and she is going to get her water. She wraps the baby in a blanket and leaves the lodge. Outside, she runs. Behind her, she hears the skeleton shrieking, furious that she has deceived him. She hears his footsteps crunching the leaves, gaining on her. She quickly takes the baby's blanket and hangs it on a tree. She keeps running. The skeleton attacks the blanket, thinking it was the woman. Furious that he has been deceived again, the skeleton howls into the night and rushes after her again. Right before he reaches her, the woman finds a clearing with a village and shouts for help. The people of the village welcome the woman, and the skeleton retreats into the forest. An old wise woman of the village suggests they find this skeleton, so the villagers one day find his lodge where he is resting in his box again. They set the lodge on fire. As the house burns to the ground, a great owl flies from it and out into the night. Forever after this, the Seneca never put bodies in boxes above ground. They were always buried into the earth to keep them from rising again.